Good morning, everybody, and it's Wednesday. Halfway through. Wednesday is probably my third favorite day of the week. Friday, Monday, Wednesday. So I hear. Weekends are like their own entity. They're the best. We all know that. So yesterday we showed you how we direct sowed seed into soil in the trays. We made our bedding, we put our seeds in, we did the watering method. So that kind of gave us a good idea how to do that. But I thought what I could show you today are some sneaky methods using things from around the house. So what I'm gonna do first, I got just a bucket of water here, and this has been in the news a lot lately, toilet paper. So I thought we could experiment and have some fun with this. So what I'm gonna do with that, is gonna throw them in there, fully submerged. I'm gonna ignore them for a little bit. We're gonna move them off to there. So, when we did seeding the other day, I showed you guys my Ziploc bag method. So these seeds, this is wheatgrass, by the way. I think I've got my seeds right there. And what I did, very simply, is I reused these Ziploc bags. Wash them out, keep them. Let's try and stay away from single-use plastics. And these aren't gonna get damaged. You can put these away with your seeding stuff, use them year after year. So what I did, let's start with this one. And you're gonna see how well these seeds germinated. This is the first time I've opened it since I did it. Now the interesting thing is this is literally the first time I've opened it, and you can still see the moisture in the bag. That has never ever been sprayed. It hasn't been given any extra water or anything since the day I planted it. And I can feel this, it is still damp and it's warm. Exactly what we need for germination. And now we're gonna open it, and these roots have grown in, so you've just gotta be gentle and peel it back, and there you go. There's that wheatgrass growing. That's literally tastes like grass. So I'm sure it's like that. Don't throw things around your house, but we can do what we like here. And that's the wheatgrass. That's how easy it is to germinate. Now I let this one go a bit too long. These probably should have come out sooner than that, but I wanted you guys to see. So how do we do that? It's really, really, really easy. Take a roll of paper towel, you take a couple of pieces off. You can see I've got 2 pieces. You can do one, it's entirely up to you. I'm gonna put it like that, and I'm gonna take a trusty spray bottle. Gotta have your spray bottle. That's it. Don't wanna give it too much to start. That's it. Very simple. Now, we're gonna take our wheatgrass, and you can start any seeds. I've done basil like this, I've done tomatoes. My stepson actually did dragon fruit like this. He actually did a mango. So you can really use this for anything. I'm gonna take a cluster like this, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them just throughout. Remember yesterday we talked about the seeding instructions on the back? I'm going to ignore that because this is to germinate so I can move them into the soil. So as you can see, I'm just gonna sprinkle them like that, and it's gonna be funny because you can see I've done all this, and I'm about to fold this in half. Spray bottle again. Again, what do our seeds need? They need water and warmth. It's a beautiful day here in Calgary. I hope you're rocking a beautiful day wherever you guys are. It's spring, so we never know, right? In Calgary, you never know anyway. So, now, same thing with my spray bottle here. Nice and wet. You don't want it soaked, you don't want it so it's not gonna hold. Now I'm gently gonna pat my seeds, and then I'm gonna fold the whole thing in half. Just like that. Great thing about this, it really, really doesn't matter. All you need to do is get it to fit in your Ziploc bag. You can use bigger Ziploc bags, any size you want. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a little bit big, so I'm just gonna give it another fold. That easy. So this is what I now have. I open this. I'm just gonna slide this in. I don't want it full of air, but I don't want it airtight either. Seal it, and that's done. That is done. We'll come back and visit this one at a later date, okay? We'll come back, I promise I'll show you this. So, we're gonna put him off to the side. Same trick. So the next one, if you guys remember, I got my Ziploc baggie. Do you recognize what that is in the bottom? You might think it looks like soil, but it is not. It is a toilet paper tube, and look at that, the roots are actually breaking through it, and the wheatgrass is growing in that. Same principle, we're gonna do the same thing. So you lifted out your water. Now we don't need a spray bottle for this one. And then I'm literally tap my seeds. Now these guys I'm gonna kind of put in a row, just like that. Hold that up for the cameras so you can see. Again, it's not an exact science. We're gonna fold it over. We're gonna fold this end in. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna fold that end in. We're gonna take our Ziploc bag again, reusing. Don't need new Ziploc bags. Let's reuse here, people. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna slide it into there, all the way down to the bottom. And voila. So that's it. That's how you start your seeds, using different mediums in Ziploc bags. Now, I wanna show you something really fun. So, this is spinach growing, and these are peas. Do those pots look familiar? Because I didn't show you them yesterday. Those pots, again, you guys, the way people were buying toilet rolls, we should have a lot of these left over. So all you do, we're gonna put that there. Again, you might need to get an adult for this because we are gonna use scissors for this one. We're gonna get a marker. We're gonna learn something. Do you guys know what the length of a toilet paper tube is? 4 inches. There you go, or 10 centimeters if you do that. So, I'm gonna do that in just an approximate mark halfway through. Now, I'm gonna take my scissors, I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, I'm gonna save that one. So that's what you should have, just like that. Now, we're gonna make 4 cuts about 1/4 of the way up, maybe 1/3, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. And now, we're gonna fold these in. And again, you might wanna get somebody to help you with the scissors. When all this is done, I want everybody to have the same amount of fingers that they started with, okay? So, your bottom should look like that. And it's okay if you go a little bit over. It's okay if it's not exactly like that. If your hole is smaller, if your hole is bigger, it's really not the end of the world. So now what do we need? We need our soil. Parents are gonna love this. This is so much cleaner than the mess I made yesterday. I'm gonna dip him in. I'm gonna tap it down again, very gently. We're not firming it down too much. We're gonna add a bit more soil. We're gonna firm that in, just like that. And there we go. We have a pot. The great thing is you need to make a lot of them. Look at that. You can use a paper towel tube. Exact same thing. Wonder how long one of these guys are. 11 inches. So you can probably get 4 out of this one. Okay? Same thing. You make your marks and you cut it. You know what? Let's do one. I'm just going to kind of make up where to do it. So we're just going to cut like that. We're going to make our 4 cuts. Remember, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we fold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And that's it. That's what we're gonna have there. So now, what do we do with this guy? We got him there. So in mine, like I said, I started peas and spinach, and they are growing just great. Really cool. So, I personally really like spinach. So that's what I'm gonna put in this guy. So I open it up. Dump my tiny little spinach seeds in there. I don't know if you guys can see, they're all wearing their coat. They don't need to, it's a warm day, but the seed's always gonna wear his coat. And then I'm gonna put them on the surface, and I'm gonna sink them in. Make sure they're covered. Very gently like that. I'm gonna take my spray bottle, and you know what the great thing about these pots is? So, I'm gonna adjust my nozzle. There we go. And look at that. But the great thing is as well, I can wet all around it. I recommend doing this part over a sink or a bucket. Do it over the counter too, to be honest. But again, you might want to talk to somebody. And then look, that's how damp. We don't want it soaked, we just want it nice and damp. I can even give it another one, and then we leave it like that. So now 2 other things I'm gonna show you. So here's our seed tray, and as you can see, I've got things growing in here. I've got our things that we planted yesterday. I've got our little toilet paper tubes going, so that's good. But I want to show you 2 things. A seed tray cover, a dome cover. These are so important to keeping moisture and heat in. It just sits over top like that. A good trick. You can spray it, put it over top, and it's going to help keep the moisture in there. The toilet paper tubes are going to help absorb the moisture. And another trick that I can't recommend enough either is a heat mat. These will last you for years. You put your seed tray on it, I guarantee it'll help with the germination. But the most important things you should take away from today are how to use things from around the house. So, we did Ziploc, we did toilet paper tubes, and then we did our own little toilet paper planters. So, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you like my picture. Ziploc bag, toilet paper, tube, come on, fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And that's all there is to it. And I got a whole bunch of these. So I'm gonna make up a bunch more. We're gonna plant them. We're gonna see what happens. Next week, we're probably gonna start learning how to plant in the garden and raised planters. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about planting veggies and flowers. We're gonna show you how to do that. Maybe we'll do seed potatoes, all kinds of fun. That's for another week. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. If you have any questions, again, keep them coming. You guys are sending us tons of stuff, tons of feedback. We're absolutely loving it. Keep it all coming. We couldn't be happier, and we hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. Bye.